Welcome back to the hip hop music production series. Today we're gonna go over how to format a beat. Um, Intro, verse, chorus, out. So let's go. Uh, Structuring a beat, or arranging a beat. So what we have here is 8-bar loops that are in Pro Tools. I got them from Splice, or you can make them. I'll do future tutorials on how to make beats with Splice, or if you want to play your own music and drums, that'll come later. But right now, we just have 4 different loops. One is, what is this? Yeah, it's just that loop, and it's gonna go. These are bars right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this goes. It's an 8-bar loop, so it's gonna turn back around once we get to the last part of the 8-bar. So once we get to 9, start over. So it's gonna loop. Same for these. So drums, like a breakdown. Hi-hats and a clap, and it's a kick drum. Just loop. Now, so that's how I start out with loops. Usually, there's a couple of different ways you can structure a song, but usually people start off with a 4-bar intro, a 16-bar verse, and then an 8-bar chorus, and then it just repeats. But in this case, we're going to start off with an 8-bar intro, and we're going to do a 16-bar verse and a 8-bar chorus. Now, sometimes people they don't start with intro, verse, chorus. They'll start with intro, chorus, verse, chorus. So I'll show you guys how to do both. First, we're going to do the just regular, except the intros is going to be 8 bars instead of 4. So what I'd like to do, I highlight all of them. You do that by, I guess, shift click, and then, on all of them. And then you just do, right here is the chorus. So that's where the chorus starts on 25, bar 25. So what we can just do, once they're highlighted and you're in grid mode and the tempo is correct, which is 96, then you'll be on the grid. So all you have to do is press Command D to duplicate. So you do it once, that's 8 bars. Do it again, that's 16 bars. And you notice that it ends right where the chorus starts. Do it one more time, and that's your 8-bar chorus right there. So once you've done that, come back to the beginning. And so in the beginning, what I like to do, I'll highlight it so that it loops, and make sure, in order for it to loop, this play button has to show a circle on it. So if it's not showing that, you press Control and click until it shows a circle on the play button. All right, so what I want to do is I'll mute all the tracks. You can have as many tracks as you want right here, but I'll just make all the tracks first. I'll just loop it so you don't hear anything. So I'll just unmute them one at a time to see what I want, what sounds good for the intro. So so I like that for the intro. Like, when it comes on, you can stay quiet, or you can stay quiet. You can say your name. You can do anything. You can, whatever you want to do in the intro of the song. So right now, I like it like that. If I can put that in, but that'd be too much. That's like, the whole song right there. So I won't put those in. I will leave the drums in right here. That's called a feel, a drum feel, and it just lets you know, kind of signifies that something is coming. So, all right, so I'll leave that in, and then this main little track, the main the bass and whatever this is, this sample. So I want to mute the ones that I have. I mean, I want to delete the ones that I have muted. So now that's going to be the intro. It's an 8-bar intro. So when everything's unmuted, that's how it sounds. So then you want to go to the next 8 bars. You can do it 4x4 or 8x8. But right now I'm just doing 8x8. So in this 8 bars, I kind of want everything to play except the kick. So let's see. I need to mute the kick. So I want it to come in like that. So got a whole lot of cheddar, better, whatever. I want it to come in like that. So, and really, I probably only want the 4 bars to come in like that. So what I can do is I can move this to the, because I know that if I want it to come in at bar 15, I'll just erase that first part. So I know it's muted right there, but I'll let it come in, so it'll sound like that. Whatever I'm saying, it's like I'm just coming in, and then the beat will come in. As a matter of fact, what I can do, if I want to make it a little bit more dramatic, I'll just make that feel come in right there. Let it come in right there. But since every 8 bars the fill is coming in, I'll just do Control D so that it comes in. It still comes in where it usually would come in. And so for the bars 9 through 16 is just going to be pretty much the same thing as 13 through 17. So, it's pretty simple on this particular beat because there's not a lot of instruments. So, and I just make sure that my timing is right, because when I play it and it gets to the chorus, the beat should be right on, on beat, on time.
Yeah. Like a church and watch, I'm on Wilmington, looking like a movie directed by John Singleton.
All right, so everything is on time. Now, to finish out the song, because right now you only have the first verse, and you have the intro, the first verse, and the chorus. So to finish out the song, I usually just go here to choose the cursor, and since it's on grid, and what you can do, you can highlight from the first verse to the chorus. Just highlight everything. Matter of fact, you can highlight the chorus too, so that you don't have to keep, moving it around. And then all you do is press Control D. That'll be your second verse and second chorus. If I do it again, third verse, third chorus. And pretty much the song is formatted.
Church and watch, I'm on Wilmington, looking like a movie directed by John Singleton.
So it'll come in like that, I'll just repeat over it. You can go through it and make changes. So maybe on the second verse, you don't want to hear the clap. You want to just hear, you want a little switch up or whatever. So just use the brackets and just erase it. So
movie directed by John Singleton.
So you just right there, you don't hear none of the claps or whatever, and it just comes in with the beat. So that's pretty much how you format a beat, and I just picked a simple one that didn't have a lot of elements to it, but so the video would be a little shorter. But that's pretty much how you do it. And you can go in and like make little changes, um, and if it's on the grid, it makes things a lot easier. So that's how you format a beat in Pro Tools. Um, I guess we'll revisit this when I'm talking about making beats with Splice or little tips or transitions. I'll do a video on transitions, and I'll do a video on mixing and mastering beats. But um, but that's it for now. All right, thanks. Okay,